Hi, this is Dara. I'm a gender therapist in Colorado. I also happen to identify as non-binary, so I thought it might be a good idea to start making videos that offer non-binary tips for those of you who are interested. And I know a lot of you are interested because I've been getting a lot of questions about whether or not somebody feels they might be non-binary, or even how they can maybe explore the possibility that they are. So this specific episode is going to be called Non-Binary Tip Swimwear. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because I had to take a look at my swimwear because it's been a little while since I've had to wear it, and next week myself and my family, meaning my wife, my teenage daughter, and my teenage stepdaughter, as well as my wife's parents and my wife's sister and brother, and my wife's sister and her husband, we're all going on a trip. And let's just say I need to have some swimwear. And I looked at my swimwear at home, and all I had was a lady's bathing suit. And for a while now, I've been wearing board shorts on the bottom, which you can get from pretty much any department store, usually in the guys section. But I haven't found anything for on top that I had felt comfortable with. And this year, it was like a deal breaker. I was not wearing a ladies swimsuit in any form or fashion. And so I decided to do some investigating to figure out what I could wear. So now, as you probably are able to tell, since I was assigned female at birth, this particular episode is going to be focusing on those who are more than likely moving further away from, let's say, feminizing and moving more towards masculinizing in certain ways. For me, it's more about recognizing what is it that I'm not comfortable in and what is it that I am comfortable in. And in this case, it happens to be I'm not comfortable in a female swimsuit, and I wanted to move towards, it doesn't have to be labeled men's or guys, just something that I felt more comfortable in. So what I did was I did some research on the internet. There's a few good articles out there, and I ended up finding a rash guard on Amazon. And a rash guard is something that I think is worn typically by those who maybe are surfers, and it's so you don't end up getting burned by the surfboard maybe, or from the sun. Honestly, I'm not quite sure, but I just knew that I liked the look of a rash guard because it looks kind of like a t-shirt, but it's made of material that's meant to get wet. And so I'm gonna put a picture here of myself wearing the rash guard, and then I also am wearing my board shorts. The rash guard is called, the one that I got it has a really long name. I think they just put a lot of keywords in it so that people would find it. O'Neill wetsuits, UV sun protection, women's basic skins, short sleeve tee, sun shirt, rash guard. And so when I got the rash guard, I think I was sort of hoping it would be a little bit more, it would compress my chest a bit more than it did, and I wouldn't have to wear anything else underneath it, but that wasn't really the case. But I wasn't necessarily thinking it would definitely do that. So what I also had seen as a tip is that you could wear like a sports bra or sports binder underneath it. So I already have what I call a sports binder that I use on a daily basis and also for exercising. And the one that I ended up getting is Underworks Magi Cotton Sports and Binding Minimizer Bra. So again, I already had this, and this is something that I went ahead and put under the rash guard to see if it would help. And it looks a little lumpy, but I think I'm okay. Like in terms of like, you can see the cloth, like where the cloth is kind of underneath the rash guard. It's like, you just notice it kind of, but I decided that I would just, it was better than not having it. Definitely. And so that's what I decided to go with. So the Magi Cotton Minimizer Bra Sports Binder was $34.99 on Amazon, and the rash guard that I got was $27.95. I saw a different option online that I really liked, and it was specifically even made for those who are non-binary, but after shipping it was going to be almost $70, so I decided I needed to probably not be able to get that quite yet. Maybe one day I'll be able to get that. So that's what I'm going to wear. I haven't been in front of this side of my family for a while, and this will be the first time they see my short haircut and my new tattoos. They're not really new to me anymore, but my family hasn't seen them yet. And then I'm going to be wearing this more I don't know what you'd call it, gender neutral swimwear, but I think it'll be fine. I'm just going to try to be normal and act like myself and not make it a big deal. My wife will be with me in case anything weird happens and I feel like I need to talk to her about it. But that's just an example of something for me that I've recognized, that the more I realize what it is I'm not comfortable wearing anymore, there are options out there to try to find what does work for you. So hopefully maybe some of you can get some ideas from that. Just wanted to mention that if you are still trying to find out and figure out for yourself if maybe or not you identify as non-binary, or if you have any questions about your gender identity, I did just last month publish my first book, and it's called You and Your Gender Identity, A Guide to Discovery. You can get it at my website. If you get it through my website, I will also sign a copy of it for you, and I will be able to send you a free workbook in PDF form. But you also can go to Amazon and order it there as well if you wanted to be able to get it shipped to you more quickly, or if you have Amazon Prime, you won't have to pay for shipping. And I believe, especially for those overseas, that might be a really good option. So I just want people to be able to gain from the book. So however you want to get it is cool with me. So well, if you think this was a good idea to create a video like this, let me know in the comments below, and I can come up with more things to talk about that would be non-binary tips. So until then, I'll talk to you later.